Those of you in the audience, please take a breath. And close. I just wrote a paper on Plato in an hour. Normally it takes me 3 days. That exclamation came from Mariah, one of my advanced high school T'ai Chi Chih physical education, or PE students. She said the paper virtually wrote itself. Frankly, it doesn't surprise me that Mariah had such creative ease with what would normally be a more difficult assignment. T'ai Chi Chih, a moving meditation, balances and circulates the body's natural energy, or chi, and leaves the practitioner in a relaxed but alert state, one that is an ideal brain state for learning. Admittedly, the high school students are not thinking about Plato power when they sign up for class. They heard it was chill, they don't have to change into PE clothes. And then, the first day of class arrives. What on earth? Could these silly, slow movements have much to do with anything worthwhile? One student, Jennifer, writes, "T'ai Chi Chih is great, but to be honest, in the beginning, I thought it was ridiculous. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I really felt I'd rather be doing something else." Little do my students know how closely I can relate to their initial reactions to learning something so different from what they're used to. I moved to Albuquerque 13 years ago, specifically to meditate and study with my teacher, Justin Stone, also the originator of this form of movement, T'ai Chi Chih. I had what you might call an existential longing my entire life. Nothing ever filled it. Happily, upon moving to Albuquerque, that longing began to dissolve. But in those early years of twice weekly meditation sessions and lots of time spent in Justin's presence, I just couldn't figure out what was going on. I finally wrote Justin a letter. "Dear Justin, this is so hideously boring. I can't stand it." Justin did not react in a typically admonishing way for such an outburst. He knew I had lived in Japan, and so he asked me a simple question. "Do you remember what it was like when you were learning Japanese?" Somehow that question shifted my impatience to a different place, one that could tolerate the discomfort of not knowing. My teacher was teaching unity, wholeness, a non-dual way of being that the mind alone could never understand. So it goes with teaching T'ai Chi Chih to teenagers. They too are learning a new language, one of heightened awareness and energy flow, and are naturally led to heightened powers of concentration. They are learning to be present in their bodies, not just in their minds, and this engaged presence of their whole being then spills over into the rest of their academic day and their lives. Jennifer from before goes on to say, "I began to look forward to my T'ai Chi Chih class each day. It seemed a time of clarity, and it was really relaxing. I processed a lot while I was doing the movements, and then it got to the point where I turned my mind off and focused on the soles of my feet." So we as a whole group are going to pause here and focus on the soles of our feet. Please, in your chairs, sit up, uncross your legs, and feel the light pressure of your feet on the floor. And with that awareness, take a breath. And now please stand up. Feet shoulder width apart. And again, a stronger pressure, physical pressure of the feet on the floor. With that awareness, take another breath. Great. Hands in front of the body. Let the hands come behind the body. And then shift a little bit forward, coming up on the toes if you can, turn the palms over. The quality of movement, swimming through very heavy air, but always with the awareness of the physical sensation of the feet on the floor. Take a breath. We'll do one more. Very good. And then bring your left foot back to meet your right. Hands come up, sink back down, and take another breath. Feet, awareness. The students in, you may sit down, great. The students in Tai Chi Chih class are not taught what to feel or what to experience. And yet through this movement form, they tap into a wordless source, one that is beyond conditioning.
Even if everything else in your life is going terribly, you know you have that 1 hour of Tai Chi Chih to be consistent and to be relaxing and to help you gain some perspective and face whatever else is going on in your life and know that everything will be okay.
Tai Chi Chih also teaches you to slow down. Sometimes you can feel the urge to just rush through the movements and be done. But once you can learn to take your time and look at things from a more rational standpoint, it can help you with school and other things in life too.
Even though Tai Chi Chih is calming, it also, at least for me, leaves me more energized afterwards, which since I have it in the morning helps me get through the rest of my school day.
Tai Chi Chih provides a soothing balm for these high school students, an antidote to their stressful academic and emotional lives, almost like a cleansing internal bath for mind and body. We know two of its myriad physical benefits. It strengthens the immune system, balances blood pressure, just to name a few. There are many ways to stimulate the learning process. Tai Chi Chih, whose name literally means knowledge of the way of energy, teaches students that they have infinite access to this source energy, which seems to stimulate the very qualities we know are important in a school setting and in life. Tai Chi Chih is easy to learn, 19 movements and one pose in this form, the effort of no effort, and it is joyful. I remember the beaming face of Cedric. We had just done a full practice outside. He came bounding up. "I don't know how to explain it," he said. "The sky looks bluer. The trees are brighter. I feel so happy for no reason at all." Tai Chi Chih needs to be made available as a PE option for students in our schools. Whether its joy comes in the form of emotional equanimity, creative ease with a difficult assignment, or focused but energized calm throughout the day, Tai Chi Chih provides a powerfully supportive tool for these high school students as they journey into their young adulthood. And it is my great good fortune to be able to share it with them each and every day.